Myself Sri Devi. I am working as an assistant professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering in SR Madurai College for Engineering and Technology, Madurai. Now we are going to discuss about the introduction to PIC microcontroller. Now we are going to discuss about the difference between microprocessor and the microcontroller. A microcontroller contains not only a processing unit but a small amount of memory, ROM and RAM. RAM is defined as random access memory. ROM is abbreviated as a read-only memory. And also it has some few I/O ports for peripherals, a timer and counter. Microcontroller is sometimes called as a mini computer. But in a microprocessor which contains only a processing unit, which is powerful only in terms of computing. To make use of the microprocessor, one needs extra hardware chips such as memory, peripheral board, system buses. Now we are going to discuss about the von Neumann and the hardware architecture. Von Neumann and the hardware architectures are the two basic models in the field of computer architecture. The von Neumann architecture is a digital computer architecture whose design is based on the concept of stored program computers, where program data and instruction data are stored in the same memory. The advantages of von Neumann architectures are simplicity, cost effective, and flexibility. The disadvantages of von Neumann architectures are memory corruption. Since the data and the instructions reside in the same memory, there is a erasing of data with one another, thereby producing the system faults. To overcome this drawback, hardware architectures are introduced. Hardware architectures is the digital computer architecture whose design is based on the concept where there are separate storage and separate buses for instruction and the data. Hardware architecture has many features: separate memory spaces, fixed instruction length, parallel instruction and data, more efficient memory usage, and it is widely used in the embedded system. The advantages of hardware architectures are faster processing, improved security, efficient use of resources. The disadvantages of hardware architectures are complexity, higher cost, and less flexibility. Now we are going to discuss about the futures of PIC microcontroller. The PIC microcontroller is developed by the microchip technology. So it is abbreviated by the peripheral interface controller. So sometimes it is called as a programmable intelligent computer. The PIC microcontroller is very fast and easy to implement the program when we compare with the other microcontroller like 8051. The easy of programming and easy to interfacing with other peripherals, PIC become a successful microcontroller. PIC is a microcontroller which consists of RAM, ROM, CPU, timers, counters, analog to digital converters, digital to analog converters. PIC also supports some protocols like CAN, SPI, UART. CAN is nothing but the controlled area network. SPI is abbreviated by serial peripheral interface. UART is abbreviated as a universal asynchronous receiver and transmitter for interfacing with other peripheral. PIC mainly used modified hardware architecture and also it supports the RISC architecture. RISC is nothing but the reduced instruction set computer. The PIC microcontroller has the following salient features. It has an instruction execution rate 0.2 microseconds and also it has a very simple instruction set. It has only the 35 instructions in the instruction set. In 8051 microcontroller we have a totally 111 instructions. Compared to the 8051, PIC microcontroller has only 1/3 of the instructions. Because of this less number of instructions, it is very faster than the other microcontroller. It also has another important feature of power and reset, which can be implemented by watchdog timer. It is sometimes referred as a WDT. So watchdog timer is a safety feature that automatically reset the device if the software fails to clear the timer before the predefined timeout period. This watchdog timer prevents a microcontroller from getting stuck in the problematic state and ensuring the system can recover from the errors. And also it has a three timers: timer 0, timer 1 and timer 2. and also it have some additional feature of input or output port expansion. It is called as SPI, that is serial peripheral interface. It has totally 12 interrupt controls. It has a UART transmitter, that is universal asynchronous receiver and transmitter. It is available in the two different packages, DIP packages and surface mount packages. DIP package nothing but the dual inline packages. In this package, the pins are arranged in the two rows, so which is available in the 28 pin and 40 pin. Surface mount packages, which consist of totally 44 pins in PIC microcontroller. The PIC microcontroller has the program counter, which is 13-bit register. Program counter is a register that stores the address of the next instruction to be executed. The program counter is incremented after each instruction is completed. It also performs the sequential execution. The program counter keeps track of the program sequence, allowing the CPU to fetch the instruction from memory in a step-by-step manner. After each instruction, the program counter is incremented to next instruction address. The instructions like go to, call and return instruction can directly modify the program counter to jump to either different location in the program. The PIC microcontroller has the 8K of program memory, then only it need 13-bit address with lower 8 bits stored in the PC lower, that is program counter lower, and higher bits are stored in the PC latch. The PIC microcontroller has the following two reset feature. One is a power on reset, next one is a brownout reset. Power on reset is a hardware reset that occurs when the microcontroller is first powered on. It ensures the PIC starts in a known state after the power is applied, and also it prevents the unpredictable behavior. Power on reset is triggered by raising the supply voltage, and it is usually configured to hold the device in reset until the supply voltage reaches a stable level. Next reset is a brownout reset. Brownout reset is a protection mechanism that prevents a microcontroller from operating improperly when the power supply voltage reaches below a certain level. When the power supply voltage drops below a predefined threshold, brownout reset triggers a reset, effectively power cycling the PIC microcontroller. Brownout reset is activated by the low supply voltage level. The threshold voltage can be configurable or fixed depending upon the PIC microcontroller. The PIC microcontroller, which can be used in the automotive airbag system, remote control and all handheld tools. It can be used in the all appliances like a coffee pot, mixer, refrigerator, dishwasher, washer and dryer. It can be also be used in the major home system in all type of heating and cooling applications, and also be used in the cordless phones and cell phones. It can be widely used in the security systems and TV, DVD players and recorders and all type of sound applications. Thank you.